trying to this all set up. Just give me a hot second here. There we go. Hopefully that's working and hopefully you can hear me. Hello in Indiana. Hello, hello. Okay. I have a couple different things to show you guys. Give me 1 second here. Let me get my hands on everything. Alright. And I need a chair. Okay. So, I just got my new goodies from Concord and 9th. They literally came a few minutes ago. And I wanted to show you what I got. And then I have something really cute from Pajama Crafter Stamps that I want to show you also. So we're going to show you that. So I did a video, I think it was last week or a week before last, some point, using a Turnabout stamp from Concord and 9th. This is crooked and it's driving me nuts. How to be type A. Let little things bother you. Okay. I can't help it. Okay. So, I did a card using a Turnabout stamp. I actually already gave the card away. And I didn't have the right equipment. So I want to show you what I bought. I bought the all-in-one Turnabout jig. So this is from Concord and 9th. Let's open it. If you can hear that squeaking, that is my dog. She saw a rat, yes, a rat, run under the deck, and she has been losing her mind about it ever since. So I don't know what to do about it. Okay, so here is the Turnabout jig that comes, I purchased this. It is a sticky thing. It goes in my Misty. A sticky thing. I'm not going to peel this all the way off, but it's tacky. Okay, so it just tells you the steps. Well, you know what? We'll just use it. We'll use it in a minute. So I got this, and then I got this repositionable dots tape because this is what they sell and recommend to use with the Turnabout stamp. So I got this. Okay, so that's those two things. We'll set that aside. This is the Turnabout. Oh my goodness. Let me shut my door. Hold on. This is my life. Dogs, dogs, dogs. Okay. And at some point, my daughter's going to come in to pick up a permission slip that I signed for her. All right. So this is the Turnabout stamp that I got. There's some really cute sentiments. And then this is the Turnabout piece. So we will be, we'll play with this. We'll make something with this. I got the Berries and Bows embossing folder. I just thought it was really cute. So I got that. And I got the Nutcracker bundle. This die cuts cute little nutcrackers and sentiments. And I absolutely love it. And then you can get these little mustaches and boots and stuff to go with it to make them look all shiny and enamel. This is sold out right now, but I have heard over and over Concord and 9th on Jennifer McGuire and Christina Werner's channel that they are restocking the stuff that has been sold out. So this stuff should come back into stock. But anyway, we're not going to play with this today because I don't have enough time. But I got that. And then, of course, I had to support Christina Werner, who I have been watching for over a decade. Probably a lot of you too. And she has her very first line of products, Christina Werner. You can see up here. And this is the Merry Greetings Builder Stamps. And I think this is beautiful and brilliant. And this is Christina Werner's handwriting, which is like my favorite ever. So I'm really excited to have this bundle and to make something fun and pretty with this. And that is sold out. Her entire line is sold out, but it's coming back in. Then I grabbed 2 packs of cardstock. I got, well, 3 actually, but I got the Modern Christmas collection and the Classic Christmas collection. So there's some overlap here, like there's matte gold foil in both, there's cranberry in both, but the rest are different. And I just thought, you know what, I'm going to start grabbing some cardstocks because why not? And they have, this has silver foil, which I'm always running out of. Just ask my friend Brennan, he'll tell you. Okay, and then I grabbed this gorgeous red foil paper. So that's what I got from Concord and Ninth. And then from Pajama Crafter Stamps, I'm going to be making a video using this, but I just wanted to show it to you. They came out with this really cool pumpkin stamp set, the pumpkin head stamp set. It says back from the dead and better than ever. Happy Halloween, trick or treat. Take heed, 'tis the season for scares indeed. October 31st and hey ghoul. So I thought this was cute. I'm not a big, excuse me, Halloween person. Specifically not scary Halloween. This is right on the edge of a little bit scary for me, but it's also cute. I love his little outfit. So I have the perfect person to make a card for using this stamp set. So we'll get into that in another video. But I'm going to use this for that person and I'll share with you in that video. Okay, so let's make a card, or not, maybe we won't make a whole card, but I just want to try out this Turnabout stamp set and my new Turnabout goodies because I didn't know how to use them properly. And so this is a new thing I'm learning. So I have my Misty. We're going to follow the instructions. I got my Misty here. I'm going to open it up. And I'm going to take out this tacky sheet and set it aside. All right, so step number 1 is peel Turnabout image off the stamp set backer and position face down onto the alignment aid. Okay, so we're going to start with taking this out of the back package. Here's our alignment aid. Let's move this out of the way. This kind of gives you an idea of how to stamp everything. Let's take our Turnabout stamp out. And then we're going to line it up on here. Now I'm going to have to bring this close to me to line it up so I can get right over the top of it. And I do want to say hello and welcome to anybody who's joining us. I am happy you're here today. I don't have my laptop with me, so I can't see your comments right at the moment. But I'll go back and look at them. Okay, so there's step 1. Step 2 is to put the Turnabout jig. Okay, leave the protective sheet on the Turnabout jig. So that's important. Remember earlier when I pulled it off and then I said I'm not going to take it all the way off. I'm going to leave it on. It's this thing. So you actually want to leave this on. Okay, let's grab the Misty. So you want to leave this on. Put it in place. I'm going to put it down in the corner. And then it says, okay, then we're going to put this on and we're going to line up this side up right here. We're going to line up this X with this X. You guys see that okay? Okay. So we're going to line the X's up. Just like that. Okay. Now, what's it say? Okay. Close the Misty lid to pick up the stamp set. Huh. Wait. What? Did I do this wrong? Oh, I think I was supposed to. Well, we're going to do it this way. Oh, I did this wrong. You guys. Oh, I'm a special person. Okay. Already did it wrong. Okay. Thingy in the corner. That's right. This here Now I have to flip this upside down and line this up. Okay. Right? Am I doing this correctly? Please, Lord. I gotta bring it towards me. I put the non-stamping side, I did it wrong. Okay, so now my stamping side is facing down. Now I'm gonna pick this up, put it on here, close the lid. Now I'm picking, oh, see, that didn't work. See, watch. Okay. So see this? See, my X is off. It's not lined up. So let's try it one more time. Just learning, guys. We're just learning. That's all. We have to do these things to learn. Okay. Now I know what I'm doing. Right? Yeah, right. Okay. Okay, now we need to lay it down, but we need to line the X up so that everything is centered on the X. Yes, this is much easier, by the way. Okay, now everything's lined up where it should be. Now we're closing it. Praise the Lord. And then we're peeling this off, right? Yes. Whew. Guys, that was stressful. Now we can remove this because now we're going to need a piece of cardstock to actually stick to this, right? That's what we're going to do. Okay, leave protective sheet on the turnabout and corner it in the MISTI. The one on the jig should be at the top right corner. Align the X on top of the X on the jig. So we did that. Here's the one. We did the X. Step 3, close the MISTI, pick up the lid to stamp. Then peel the alignment aid off. Your stamp is now perfectly placed. Step 4, peel the protective sheet off the jig. Do not discard. Using the card size outlines on the jig, center card and lightly press down. Okay, so let's do it. We're going to use a piece of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And you can see here, there's card sizes. So I'm going to put this right in here. Okay. And then I'm going to use this to hold it down. You can see the number 1 is up here. So now it says turn number 1. Ink the turnabout and stamp image using your first color of ink. So I'm going to go with, I really don't have a red in Concord and 9th ink. So I'm just going to grab my pink fresh ink. This is Berrylicious. And I'm going to go with like this red. Red color. Okay. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. And we're going to, uh-oh. Grr. Oh, just got ink on myself. Okay. For heaven's sakes. Okay, we're just going to do it like this. All right. All righty. All right, all right, all right. Let's try it one more time. See if we can get it to stamp in the same spot. With a little bit, I think I've already messed it up actually. I can see that I'm like, it's a little fuzzy. It's okay, we're just gonna go with it. I think I bumped it. Yeah, I can tell it's not all lined up. Okay. All right, that's okay. Okay, now it says we're gonna rotate the jig. Well, first we have to clean our stamp. So I'm gonna use some stamp cleaner and just wipe this off with a microfiber. We know this doesn't need to move, right? Okay, now we're gonna turn this direction to where the number 2 is at the top. So there's the number 2. And we're going to use, let's use avocado. Okay. Making sure it's in the corner really well. Stamping, stamping. Okay. Okay. And then number 3. So now we've turned it again. We're gonna clean it. This is just the coolest situation, right? Such a cool thing they came up with. And then we're gonna use, it looks like they used kind of a pinky color, so let's grab pink lemonade. Just for fun, I guess. I don't know. We're just gonna go with whatever. Make a cute background. Okay. There's some overlapping here, so I'm like, am I doing this right? Because I didn't think they're supposed to anything was supposed to touch. Let me look at my paper when I look at a finished product. Yeah, no, nothing's supposed to touch. So I think it's that very first one I did. I was off a little bit, and now it makes everything else off. You guys, if it is the last thing I do, I am going to learn how to do these turnabouts correctly and not have any issues with them. Okay, so now here's number 4. So number 4 we'll use, let's say, like artichoke. Well, we tried. Let's try it again. I'm not giving up on us. So I think that we're in the right direction. We're close, right? But these are not supposed to touch. It's supposed to not touch each other. So I would like to do it again, if you all want to be patient with me. And I'm going to try something. I'm just going to do it all one color. And instead of changing the colors, I mean, what I did there isn't bad. Let's just say that, okay? I'm not unhappy with what I have. I will still use it. But I know that the whole point of this is that it's like this perfect stamping and nothing touches. Okay. So, first and foremost, I'm going to use this to go right here, I think. At the very bottom. And I think that will help the situation. Oh, that's not going to work because I have to put my, well, I have to put my cardstock on first. Okay. So let's put the cardstock on. I'm putting it in the A2 section. And then I'm going to put this right here. And I'm going to make sure this is really, everything's butted up to the corner. Okay, it's okay, I got ink on there. Because we're just going to use artichoke for the whole thing. All we're trying to do is get the perfect stamping so that nothing touches. Okay, so there's stamp number 1. Let's ink it one more time. We're going to be proud. We're going to be proud of us when we're done with this, okay? Gosh darn it. We are nothing if not dedicated. Turning to number 2. pushing it. Let's make sure this will still close. It will not. Move this over a little. Okay. So I want to make sure everything is butted up to the corner. Why is it that other people do certain things? They make it look so easy and perfect every time. And then some of us just see this is still overlapping right here. What am I doing wrong? That should not touch that. Am I right? What am I doing wrong? You guys tell me. If you've used Turnabout stamps, please tell me if I'm right or wrong. Maybe it is supposed to overlap a little. I don't know. Okay, here's number 3. I'm just gonna get that out of the way. You see how this overlapped here too? Is it supposed to do that? Yep, we're overlapping in lots of little spots. That was annoying. Okay, and then number 4. Yeah, this is overlapping also. So clearly I just don't know what the heck I'm doing. I mean, obviously, that's where we're at with this. Because when I look at the example, none of the images are touching each other. None of them. Is it because I'm using a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2? So it's like, if I was using a 6 by 6, it wouldn't do this? I don't know. Okay. Again, I don't hate it. I'm not mad at it. I just don't understand what I'm doing wrong. And it's getting frustrating. So let's clean this off. Okay, and then I'm going to grab this guy and put it back on here. So I'm going to show you the example. Okay, I'm going to read your guys' comments too. It seems like only the holly and the leaves overlap. Oh wait, somebody said something about Kathy Zeltsky. Let me, where my live chat at? Okay.
Are you on mine?
Yes.
Can I go to Grace's?
I don't, can you give me a minute?
Yeah.
Kathy Zilski made a video using this and she had a time figuring it out too. Okay, dang, gotta leave for a painting class. Ooh, fun. It's beautiful. Turnabout 26, Wendy number 1. Yeah, I know. Okay, correction. These turnabouts scare me big time. Yes, please do it again. Still cool. Yellow. This is a pretty color combo. Okay, so thanks, Melanie. Don't tell Wendy I'm doing Apes homework and watching her.
What?
That's my friend Brennan.
I have apes.
Yes, we know. He knows.
Is it apes all around the country?
Yes.
That's just a California thing.
No.
Oh.
Brennan is super smart.
Oh.
He takes all kinds of crazy classes.
Well, I'm in AP stats, so.
So is he, I'm
Oh.
pretty sure. He's a junior just like you.
Oh. Can I go to Grace's? She's in her Plymouth class.
I'm not talking about it right now. Can you grab your permission slip and go in and I will come chat with you in a minute?
Sure.
Thanks. Okay, well, you guys are no help. Love you all, but you're not helping me. A long time no see. Happy to find you here. Okay, let's see. Was the stamp stretched a little? I don't think so. I mean, I lined it up as perfectly as I could. So when I'm looking at the samples, oh my gosh, sorry. This sample, there is a little overlap here and here. Okay, so there's a little bit of overlap with the berries and leaves, but I feel like my poinsettia should not overlap. Like my poinsettia should not touch my leaves. These guys see, but like these two shouldn't touch. What the heck? What am I doing wrong? Again, I will use both of these. Neither one of these are like, oh my gosh, it's horrible. It's just, it bugs me that it's not the way it's supposed to be. It's not coming out perfect. And that bugs me. The paper size is correct? Yes, I believe so. Brennan, you are smart. Wendy, where did you get the drawers for your cube storage system? Stamp and storage. There's a link below the video. Does it have to be square? It does not. So in theory, you're supposed to be able to use any of the sizes of paper. See, like there's an A2 size paper piece right here. And as long as you line it up in that, in theory, it's supposed to work. So let's reline everything. I'm doing it one more time. I can't help it. I just have to get it right. We have to get it right. Okay. So we're going to go really slow and make sure everything is the way it's supposed to be. So I'm going to peel this off. Okay. We're going to put our cover back on our turnabout jig. So that's like it's supposed to be. Okay. And it's in the corner. Shut up, Brennan. Brennan says we believe. Okay. We've got this side up. So this says center rotation point, this side up. Okay. So we got to take the stamp set and line it up on top of all the black pieces. So I'm going to bring it in close to me to do that. I might be off screen for you because I'm going to get this lined up so perfect that a nose hair wouldn't be off by a nose hair. You heard me. I said it. Because I feel like if it's not lined up correctly on this will be an issue. Okay, it's lined up. It is lined up. Okay, now we're supposed to take this part, lay this down on top, and line the X up with the X. I'm doing it. X and X lined up perfectly. I'm gonna put my head in here just to make sure everything is perfect. Okay. Now we close our misty door and we pick up the stamp. Okay. And we peel away the alignment helper. Then we peel off this guy, but we save it. We don't get rid of that. That's very important. Then we're professionals. We are professionals and we should be able to do this. We're taking a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece of cardstock and putting it down in the center over the outline area that tells us that's what that is. Everything is lined up. All right. Now I ain't even gonna mess with the magnet. Forget about it. I'm gonna just double check everything's pushed. Does anybody else feel the anticipation of, are we gonna get this right? Are we going to be able to do this together and get this right? Okay, in the corner, down, and up. One more time. so far, it's great. We won't know until we do it again. Okay, and up. All right. Second color. Second color is dark green. We're gonna turn this so the number 2 is pointing to the wall, down in the corner. We're gonna clean off our stamp. How many of you guys are hanging out with me? Oh Lord, almost 50 of you watching me be a failure. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so we've got artichoke. Oh, we did it! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We did it. 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 Take that, Turnabout. Tell me. I'll tell you. Stay there and do it right. That's right. Yes. So, what are we learning? What are we learning? We are learning that 1, I'm nuts. 2, we are learning that you have to be very precise. It isn't hard. It isn't hard. You just have to be precise. I'm choking on my spritz. Okay. Number 3. Number 3, going to the wall. If nothing else, if this has intimidated you, now you know that you can do it. Because if I can do it, you can do it. Okay, I gotta take a drink of coffee. I got my big cuppa here. All right. Everyone hold your breath. I'm looking at your guys' comments. Okay. Let's see. Let's do the pink as the third one. Make sure it's in the corner. Stamp. Stamp. Wet. We are professionals. Professionals do not give up. They keep trying till they get it right. And we nailed it. Nailed it. Okay, one more color. One more. One more. Okay, I'm gonna go with lemongrass. Because why not? Corner. Corner. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I love it. One more ink. Look at that. That is how it's done. Stop it. Get behind me, devil. You aren't winning today, sir. That's right. We turned about it. Yes, we did. I am proud of us. Look at that perfection. Also, I like my colors better in this one. The lemongrass makes a difference. So let's clean this off. FYI, I have no idea if this is how you're supposed to clean this thing. Probably should look. What's this say? It doesn't say. Oh, right here. Cleaning and storage. Rinse or gently wipe jig to remove ink. Perfect. Some colors may stain. No problem. Tackiness will return once jig dries. Store with protective sheet when not in use. Perfect. Love it. Fantastic. So let me show you the difference. See that? You can tell a difference. It's slight. But this is my favorite one. It's done perfectly. Nothing's touching. It's beautiful. OMG. Let's just make a card. Let's just make a card. We don't really have time, but I'm going to do it anyway. I don't really know why I need the repositionable tape. Maybe this was for before because there used to be a jig that wasn't tacky, I think. So maybe it was before that. But I'm glad I have this because I can use it for other things. Okay, it's getting a little bit toasty in this office. Or craft room, craft studio. Let's see. Now I'm excited. I want to make a card. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is trim this down a little. So I'm going to trim this down to 4. I'm going to do 1/8 of an inch off each side. So it's 4 by 5 1/4 instead of 4 by 5 1/2. Okay, make sure. Yep, 4, yep. Okay. And then it just seems like we should obviously use Christina's beautiful new goodies, right? So I think I'm gonna do, let's do this. This is a fun technique. And I'm really sorry you can't buy this. It's sold out. I was Johnny on it, man. I would have loved to get her whole collection, but I just could not swing it. That's all there is to it. I got bills to pay. But every single thing in her collection I loved, which I knew I would because I love her work. I love what she does. Always have. Thus the reason I've been following her for a decade. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, so this side up, well, I guess I'll just put this back on here. However, because we need to put it away. There we go. All right. So I'm going to stamp. This is kind of a fun technique. I am going to stamp the Merry Christmas in this Berrylicious, and then I'm going to heat set it with clear. So it'll look like red heat embossing. Hello, dear. What are you doing? You don't want Dixie to come in?
I just assumed you didn't because she causes problems.
Yeah, that is true. She does cause problems. But see, now she's going to do that. Okay, this is just a scrap arch I have, so. We're going to use the cotton, I think this thing is called the Cottontail embossing powder tool. Put that on. And then we're going to ink this up.
Christmas already?
Yep. Christmas already.
Did you tell your people I got my license today?
I did not. You can tell them.
No, you can tell them.
Oh no.
What did you do?
It moved. So now it's off kilter. I can't have that.
There you go.
Those guys are gonna have to go outside. They're too noisy.
Come on, let's go outside.
Okay, there's one. too. That's beautiful. And then I'm gonna try to move quick here. Grab my clear embossing powder. Sorry it's so noisy, you guys. Between dogs and kid, there's a lot of ruckus happening. Okay, so this, when you do this technique is great for, like, you don't have, you know, you could do two things. One, you can stamp in solid color and then you could stamp over it in Versamark. Or two, you can just be quick and add your clear embossing powder before it dries. This, I have to turn this on. And then it's cool because you end up with, as soon as this heats up, I'll show it to you. You end up with a embossed look of whatever color you originally stamped without having to have a bunch of different embossing powders. So that's really fun. Now my doors are slamming. Oh my goodness. Okay. My daughter has decided she thinks it's cool to be in here when I'm going live, which I love. I think that's amazing. Makes me really happy, but I'm gonna just kind of have to go over some rules with her about coming in and out and the dogs and all of that, because it's very distracting. Not just to you, but to me. All right, we're just gonna rip this because, you know, we're gonna repackage it and put it in my little system. All right, let me get my machine. Look at how cute. Oh, this is so pretty. Just trying to make sure everything's lined up well. I'm going to run it through. Look at that, you guys. Which also, BT dubs, you could stamp this whole thing. You'd have to be pretty quick, I guess. I don't know if it would work. If you wanted to heat emboss this with clear, it might not work. Anyway, okay, so here's this. Look at how beautiful that is. That's a little bit busy for me. There's kind of a lot happening, so I'm gonna tame it by adding some red foil. So let's grab this and let's get my trimmer. I'm going to do a nice thick 2-inch. Should I do 2? Let's do 1 3/4. 1 3/4 by 5 1/4. For our red foil, we'll throw it right here in the center. And then add our Merry Christmas on top. Do we want to do it like this? That helps, doesn't it? Still don't know that I'm crazy about that. Maybe I need to go thinner. Let's cut this in half. Or down to, let's see, what if we cut this down to 1 inch? Or we could even do this. Check this out. This might be it. Put this at the bottom. And then put this here. Oh, I like that. That's good. That's good stuff. Okay. Let's see. You guys, I have not touched my precision glue press in 6 days. Look. Comes right out. When you put it on the holder right, it does not clog. 6 days. I'll link to all these supplies below after this live. I need to make a supply list for you. And then I'm gonna pop this up because we have to have some dimension. I have my Altenew Gigantor tape here. I need my spellbinders, scissors. Okay, there we go. Sorry about the dog barking. Okay, we're almost there. Just doing little pieces so that this is popped up nicely. Okay. Let me peel these off. Okay, and we're gonna stick this right here. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Okay, and then let's grab a piece of cardstock. You guys will have to tell me, should we do, let's see, should we do a white base or creme? Oh, it's gotta be this, like, what color, what is this called? Desert Storm, I think? What is this called? Yeah, Desert Storm. I was right. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. Desert Storm, 100-pound smooth cardstock. And just in the interest of not being wasteful, I'm gonna make this a side folding card, which I almost never do. But I have it here and it's already cut. So why cut another one? We'll fold this over. To the card base. Ta-da! Oh, I love that. Adding it to this Desert Storm cardstock was like exactly what it needed. Oh, I love it, you guys. Yay. And it's a fun side fold. I like a side fold. Love it. Beautiful, beautiful new products. Super fun to use them. and I will go create that supply list right now and pop it in the link below the video. As always, it's actually required for me to say that this video is not sponsored, but the links are affiliate links. I do get a small commission when you use them, but it doesn't cost you anything extra. So there's that. Okay, I am gonna go hang out with my kid a little bit, and I've got to make dinner, and I have a million other things to do, but she's officially a licensed driver, so things are going to change a lot around here. And yeah, so I just thought I would hop on here and share my new goodies and say hello, because it's been a minute, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.